Hey guys, California, new lake, Lake Berryessa. It's gonna be a fun day. Got a special guest for you. Lucky Tackle Box's own, Mr. Travis Moran.
What's up, let's do this. Look at the head on her.
Love it. Big and choked it all the way down. Let's catch another one. Hey guys, California, Lake Berryessa. As you look around, you see it's foggy, it's cold. We're out here on the west coast with my man Travis. What do you think is going to happen today?
Jason, we're going to have some fun, man. Lake Berryessa, we're in wine country. This is a destination for couples and partners, fishing partners as well, because there's a lot of fun out here. This fog's going to burn off, okay? This is just that early morning cold weather, but Berryessa, it's known for its trophy-sized fish in all three classes: largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass. So we're not only going to be looking for big trophy fish today, we're going to try to catch all three species.
Hey, cool show. I'm not sure we've ever caught all three on the same show in the Bass Doctor. Y'all stay tuned to see what happens today. Coming to California at any time is exciting. It's the big fish capital of the United States without question. You know, Lake Berryessa is a little different than other places we've been. It's a mountain lake. It's a beautiful lake. It's in the Napa Valley. It's just a deep, clear fishery like a lot of the fisheries we have back home. I mean, it reminds me a lot of, say, a Cumberland Lake or a Lake Lanier or some of those top places. A lot of steep bank, a lot of rock, a lot of deep, clear water. It's not that much different than what you see on the East Coast or down south. The one difference is at any given cast, you catch 11, 12, 13, 14 pounder out here. So that's exciting. That gives you something to just keep casting, because you never know when that might happen. So Trav, a lot of people know about, Clear Lake in California and all the notoriety of Boyd's Bar the last few years and some of the big fish lakes across. A lot of people don't know about Berryessa.
Berryessa really is overlooked. Like you said, Jason, it's, with Clear Lake, a world-class fishery just about an hour away. Most anglers just head up there when they've got a couple days off. And then the other thing is there isn't efficient accessibility to this lake. Like you guys realize you had to stay in a hotel an hour away. There isn't a big town set up on the lake here. Oh, I just got bit. But this lake has all the ingredients for a trophy class fishery in all three species, the largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass. Because of the different terrain it has, it's got the gradual sloping banks with all the timber. It's got the steep little ravines and things like that are great for spotted bass. But then the secret sauce that all the California trophy fisheries have are stocked trout and stocked kokanee. Oh, there you go. We're still getting some action going here.
Got a little bite. One thing in California that's a lot like back home, Tennessee has the same law. You can fish 5 baits on the umbrella rig, but you can only have 3 hooks. So a lot of times you miss these fish. I think they're just hitting the dummy that doesn't have the hook on it.
The dummy fish. Oh, there we go. There we go. Coming right over the top of this point here. Let's see. Oh, look at this.
Oh, giant, dude.
Cut, man. You guys aren't going to show that, are you?
Dude, that's a big one.
What happened is the fish was tangled up in that, and he must have bit one of the dummies.
You ain't going to show that, are you?
What do you say? You got to cuss when something happens?
Stick.
Oh,
no, stick fish.
Now I'm not getting a real fish all the way up to the top. There we go.
Yeah,
this one's lively too. There we go.
Largemouth. Jumping like a smallmouth.
This is a cold weather bass. This is not a Lambert bass because this guy ate in the cold. Lambert.
I don't eat in cold.
Maybe he's eating to stay warm.
Hey, I'm from the south, man. This is cold up here. We're in the mountains.
Here we go. See, what I did a little while ago is I caught that stick and I knew I needed to get the bait just a little higher in the water column.
Higher.
Made that adjustment and now we got one in the boat.
Sometimes filming a show is kind of like tournament fishing. You're just looking for a sign, looking for something for the fish to tell you something. From the events that have happened out this morning like they have, it is obvious that you have to be fishing above the stick and not in the stick. I mean, you can catch one in a stick, but what happens a lot of times is you catch the stick too. So just keep it just a little bit higher.
We gave away that secret, man. There's gonna be a lot of people really upset with me because that's one that we've kept pretty low key for a long time. Above, not in.
You know, the umbrella rig is it's a bait that you can fish anywhere in the country, basically. If your main forage in the lake is brim, shad, trout, kokanee, whatever, this bait will actually work about anywhere. It's typically a better cold water bait, but you can really cover a lot of water with it. It's something you can fish really deep. You can put big weights on, you can put little weights on, keep it up in the water column. A lot of different ways to fish it. You know, a lot of different people, a lot of different opinions about the umbrella rig. But it is absolutely an effective tool to cover water and try to figure a place out. I mean, like here at Berryessa, we're just kind of piecing it together as we go this morning, but you can throw this thing on a lot of different situations, cover a lot of water, helps you break the lake down a lot quicker sometimes.
Castaic, the company that invented the swim bait lure category, introduces the most lifelike series of fishing lures on the market today. With jointed, paddle tail, and straight body designs, Castaic has it all. Castaic lures will entice the most stubborn fish to bite. Available in an array of sizes, shapes, and a multitude of colors, Castaic has the perfect lifelike lure for the job. So if you're ready to get your hands wet, pick up a Castaic lure today.
Bulldog rods feature a series of 12 rods designed by the best of the best in the industry. All the tools a serious bass fisherman would ever need. Whether you're a touring pro or a weekend warrior, these rods are for you. Each blank features Japanese Toray carbon fiber and gives these rods incredible feel, lightness, and power. With a no questions asked warranty, unmatched look, durability, and sensitivity that has to be felt to be believed, they are priced to sell, built to last. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that's no bull.
You got it dialed in that these fish are wanting that small XRM.
Yeah, nice. It's a stud right there.
Shallow running jerkbait called an XRM 100. It's a reaction strike jerkbait.
Hey, that's a nice fish for sure. Nice fish.
Introducing the Microwave Line Control System by American Tackle, the most efficient casting system on the planet. It uses the latest in line guide technology to improve accuracy and add distance to each cast. A two-stage conical design primary guide captures and controls fishing line to straighten coils, reducing friction and maintaining line speed during the cast. It's so effective that it requires less energy to deliver the smoothest, most accurate long-distance casts possible.
The Bass Doctor is sponsored by American Tackle Company, makers of the Microwave Guide System, Lucky Tackle Box, Castaic, the original swim bait company, Duck It Fishing, Reaction Strike, #1 in swim baits, Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that ain't no bull, Power Pole shallow water anchors, Garmin, TH Marine, Stormer, and by Backstabber Lures.
There we go. There we go.
Out on the deep end.
This guy is not going to set any records, Jason.
It is a bass.
That is correct. It is a largemouth.
It is a bass.
All right.
Where'd he go?
Now he's running around the deck here.
Yeah. Little fella.
But that was, we went across the point, marked a bunch of fish deeper. So casted right back across the point.
But you know, one of the most important things about tournament fishing or bass fishing in general is, you know, fishing is a lot of fun, but fishing's not always the best way to go. Catching is the best way to go. And that's a little guy, but I'd rather be getting my string pulled as not.
Absolutely, absolutely. There we go.
Got him.
Oh, look at this, Jason. Look at this. This is a real swim bait right here.
That is a trout. A rainbow trout. That is probably a first for the Bass Doctor.
There we go. Getting some firsts going down here. All right, let's see. And now I got a slimy pair of gloves. We're gonna let this guy go. But this is a filet mignon for the bass. We're gonna let him go and hopefully become a meal to make some of these bass a lot bigger.
That is definitely a first for the bass doctor. A rainbow trout. We don't have many of those on the Tennessee River back home.
There we go.
Biggin?
Oh, we got some different color at least.
There is a small.
We got, I think it's a smallie. I think it is a healthy smallmouth.
Berryessa brown.
There we go, guys. So more diversity here. We just caught a trout at the end of one of these points here and moved back a little bit further, and now catching a smallmouth. It's a lot of different species we're seeing here. And everything kind of feeds everything else or is eating everything else in this lake. And this is one of these guys. These guys are ferocious feeders, man. This guy will eat whatever he can get. And I think there'll be some more down there, Jason.
Yep. Good smallmouth.
There we go. Found one. Got a boy.
Smashed it too.
I got a tree.
I mean, smashed it.
They were somewhere in here, Jason.
He just came off.
What? Dude, we're doing a show, man.
Yeah, I know.
So how big was he probably?
It's a solid fish. I mean, it's 3-4 pound fish, so I feel pretty certain.
You can say 10 pounds.
Well, okay.
You can say 10.
I mean, this is California. It's probably 13.
13? Yeah, I thought conservatively I'll give it a 13.
Yeah, it was a good fish. Usually don't lose them on this thing.
No.
But it was one of those where you feel like you threw it into a brick wall.
Nice.
You hit it. There's his buddy.
I think we might have found the school here.
Got him this time.
All right.
That's a little one. Calm down, little buddy. I'm gonna turn you loose.
I'm gonna do a little 360 here. We might have found a little pod.
Yeah, there's obviously a little group of them there. Little keeper largemouth.
Jason, we're in this little pocket right here, and it's like I said earlier, there's like a flavor for everything in here because you've got the creek channel coming down, tons of brush, and so there's a bunch of bait fish in here, and these schools kind of move around. You got the largemouth, smallmouth, even some spotted bass in here, and it's kind of more a matter of finding where they're all hanging out. And you just getting bit twice kind of shows there.
Well, it's in the fall, and the bait typically migrates back, and you know, Alabama, Tennessee, everywhere we fish over in the south, we call these drains, and it's the same type. It's just a highway. I mean, it's just a pathway for the bait to come in and out, and naturally when the bait comes in and out, so do the bass.
Man, you were getting wrecked right here.
Little
That was
guy,
just right below us.
a little largemouth.
All right, Jason's starting to get a little flow.
A little largemouth on the chunky shad. Not a big one, but obviously found a couple.
We're gonna ease into it. Oh, there it is. There it is, Jason.
Snatched one. Found one of them to bite.
It's turning the boat.
Not a great big one, but it is a boss.
Look at that. A
It is a
largemouth.
boss.
Oh, got him.
Got him?
Got him.
Done doubled up.
Oh,
Look at here, look at here.
and in opposite sides of the boat too.
Yeah.
You got yours up shallower. I'm casting a little bit deeper here.
We like doubles.
And another largemouth.
We like doubles.
There we go. There we go. You're holding yours closer to the camera though.
Exactly,
What's
mine's
going on,
bigger,
man?
see? Y'all see, mine's a lot bigger.
Mine's happier. It looks like a happy fish.
got it dialed in that these fish are wanting that small XRM.
Yeah, thanks. That's a stud right there.
Shallow running jerkbait called an XRM 100. It's a reaction strike jerkbait.
Hey, that's a nice fish for sure. Nice fish.
Closed captioning sponsored by American Tackle Company, makers of the microwave guide system.
Hey guys, iCast, awesome place for new technology, new products, power pole, JL Marine Systems. We got something really cool, really new for you. Dan, what do you got for us?
What we're doing, Power Pole's taking over total boat control now with our new Vision tablet. It's the first multimedia marine accessory management system. You can plug any accessory that you currently have hardwired into your boat into our wireless switches and control it with your Vision tablet. Custom settings for your jack plate, trim tabs, live well pumps. You can speed up the pressure, slow the pressure to save battery consumption. Anything that you control with a switch, you can control with Vision. But that's just half of it. Vision is an Android-based tablet. So all the apps that you're used to, it has a forward-facing camera. Take a picture of your catch, immediately upload it to Instagram or Facebook right from your console. If you're out on a Sunday and you're fishing, you can pull up the NFL app, watch the football game while you're fishing out on the water. If the wife or kids are with you and she's bored, Google Earth, can shop from the tablet, go to Amazon. Anything you can do with your smartphone, you can do from the tablet, plus be able to control any accessory on your boat.
Wow. Power pole took over the market with shallow water anchors, not just power poles anymore. JL Marine Systems, cool product, check them out, powerpole.com. Well, this is just a long sloping point. You can see it coming out. Deep water on both sides. I mean, it's a perfect place for this fish to come to in the fall coming up.
Yeah, but you can see how we fished today too. We've gone to the back of the coves, tried the points, and you kind of just keep going back and forth. And with us both throwing Alabama rigs, we're covering a lot of water. We're getting in front of a lot of fish, and it's just a matter of time before you find some active feeding fish. And it's one of those things, it's feast or famine, you know, in the fall time.
And they always group up too in the fall.
Yep.
I mean, there's going to be, usually when you find them, there's it's not the only guy down there. There's usually several of them.
Yep. There we go.
Got him?
Yep. Another largemouth. There we go.
A little fella.
Right? That's, with how cold it is this morning and everything, I thought maybe the largemouth were going to take a little bit of a break.
They're starting to bite a little bit.
Yeah. Now, I was out here a few days ago on the same point and caught a smallmouth and a spotted bass in back-to-back casts. And so now we're catching largemouth off here. I know there's some quality spots and the smallies, so we could be here for a second.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Hanging out for a minute. You see them down there.
Yeah.
You know, one of the cool things about fishing this umbrella rig, especially on a lake that you don't really know a lot about, you can cover a lot of water with this thing, man. It's something that you can fish real deep, shallow. There's lots of different ways of fishing it. And man, when they hit it, they train wreck it, man.
Jason, look how slow it was for us the first half of the day. And now we pull up to that one spot, find that right angle, and it's just...
Yep, every cast almost. Largemouth. Not a giant, but it's all starting to make a little more sense now.
There we go. I didn't get a good hook set on that first. This looks like our original little spot too here.
Kind of that same cast angle.
Oh, look what we have.
A brown guy.
We have number 2 on our species list. A little smallmouth, boys and girls. And so finally, I keep getting these taps and coming up short on fish because we got these dummy rigs. You can only have 3 hooks in California. Oh, look at this. So that time, I didn't set the hook. I let the fish finally load up, and he hit that dummy rig first, ripped off the tail, but then eventually got the one that's got a little pokey end on it. Nice. Yeah. And a little smallmouth. Now all of a sudden, now all we need is a spotted bass, and we pulled off the hat trick. Later, buddy.
You catch up to it.
Yeah, that hook set was a monster.
You killed it. Little bitty guy.
Can't tell what he is, but we are in the spotted bass side of the lake here.
It is a spot or a smallmouth. Spot. There we go.
Wow. Hat trick.
There's the trifecta. I think that's actually a mean mouth.
Yeah, that might be.
Pretty sure that's a mean mouth. See how green his back is? It's either a spot or a mean mouth, but either way, it is another species. And all I did was picked up same swim bait that we're throwing. Just picked up a single, little 3/8 head, just something a little different, light line. Too light a line, having to drag back off so far. Almost didn't catch him, but fun.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Castaic, the company that invented the swim bait lure category, introduces the most lifelike series of fishing lures on the market today. With jointed, paddle tail, and straight body designs, Castaic has it all. Castaic lures will entice the most stubborn fish to bite. Available in an array of sizes, shapes, and a multitude of colors, Castaic has the perfect lifelike lure for the job. So if you're ready to get your hands wet, pick up a Castaic lure today.
Bulldog rods feature a series of 12 rods designed by the best of the best in the industry. All the tools a serious bass fisherman would ever need. Whether you're a touring pro or a weekend warrior, these rods are for you. Each blank features Japanese Toray carbon fiber and gives these rods incredible feel, lightness, and power. With a no questions asked warranty, unmatched look, durability, and sensitivity that has to be felt to be believed, they are priced to sell, built to last. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that's no bull.
The Bass Doctor is sponsored by American Tackle Company, makers of the microwave guide system, Lucky Tackle Box, Castaic, the original swim bait company, Duck It Fishing, Reaction Strike, #1 in swim baits, Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that ain't no bull, Power Pole shallow water anchors, Garmin, TH Marine, Stormer, and by Backstabber Lures.
Hey guys, Lake Berryessa, California, with my man, Mr. Travis Moran. Hey, it's all been about a little swim bait this week. This is the Reaction Strike 4-inch chunky shad. You can fish this thing a lot of different ways. As you've seen, we've thrown it on an umbrella rig, a Castaic umbrella rig the last couple days. Also fished it on a little 3/8 swim bait jig head. So a lot of different ways to fish this bait. It's a very effective bait. The reel we're throwing the little single swim bait on is a RW 360 Duck It fishing reel. It's a 7-1-1, 12-pound fluorocarbon. Just a good setup to throw this little light thing. The umbrella rig, different setup completely. It's a RW 360, but it's a 5-3-1 slower reel. The umbrella rig is on 65-pound braid. This is a 7'11" heavy action rod. You need the heavy rod, not necessarily to fish it, but to cast it, because it's a big load you're throwing all day. Good setup to pick up this little swim bait. Either way, go fishing, catch a lot of fish. Let's go back fishing.
Oh yeah,
There's something getting ate, actually.
Some crunch and munch. Oh, they're still going.
They always seem to be just out of reach.
Right? And then they go down.
Yeah.
They'll stay up as long as you don't come over to them.
Got one of them.
There it is.
It's pretty decent. Maybe not.
There's a largie.
Large head. Not a bad one at all. Just couldn't stand the change. There goes one of my minnows getting away. Let me catch that real quick. It's just another one of them flat points.
You hooked?
Yeah, I got one to eat the little Castaic.
There we go. There we go. What does he feel like?
Hard to say, really.
Does he feel like he's got a weight to him? What's he's staying down there?
Sun in my eyes.
There's color.
There he is. Oh, the spot. Little spotted bass. Mad too.
Yes.
Well, you know, we talked about coming out here. This lake has got largemouth, smallmouth, spots, and we've caught them all, and a trout. So, not a giant, but fun fish to catch. Eat the chunky shad. Travis, thanks for having me out, bud.
Jason, always a pleasure, man. I can't wait for the next adventure.
I enjoyed it. We'll do it again sometime. Till the next time, guys, Bass Doctor. Thanks for watching.